Hi everyone, welcome to this special episode of the Blogging Plaza. And before I start the episode, want to say a little bit of a special announcement. Is that as you can see, a few weeks ago I returned from my trip to Japan, and Japan was it kind of became one of the best moments of my life. I'll say it was a total adventure. And I really want to share my experience with you. But in order to share it with a lot of spectacularly, I'll say, I am planning to make kind of like special episodes of my trip to Japan, which is gonna be a little bit kind of like a recollection of the videos and photos that I took during my trip, and kind of it's gonna be a little bit like a narration in a way. I know that on my John Wick episode, I did kind of call it the blogging plaza in Japan, but honestly, that was mostly kind of like a working title in development. But once I organize the photos and the videos and go with it, I'm gonna go ahead and make this special episode. So. It's not gonna I don't have technically a determined date when these things are gonna come out, but I'll do my best to put them as soon as possible. But don't worry, I'm gonna keep on doing my reviews on movies and all this stuff. But in the meantime, the biggest purpose that I made about this video is not just making this announcement, is that you'll notice here, this is all the sweets that I gathered during my trip to Japan, and I honestly got lots of them. I bought them, and man, that it really looked like I went to the best Mitsuwa market I ever been. But one of the good things about going to another country and getting those sweets is that you're gonna get that there's a lot of variety and that you're not used to see in the U.S. or basically in my country of origin, Ecuador. But one thing that has really saddens me about sweets is that, you know, the old saying that we can never keep the cake and eat it at the same time. So I became a little bit frightful that after a couple of days these things might spoil or something like that. So I think that right now it is time to make kind of like a Daniel tries on all the sweets that I gather, because it is time to get them. I don't think there's gonna be kind of like a particular order of what I bought and all this stuff, but it'll be fine to share with you the kind of sweets that I bought and share how the taste they're gonna have. And let's start obviously with probably the most common that they even sell it in the States, which is none other than Pocky. I was not exactly kind of like a fan of Pocky, because there is kind of like a small mini Japanese restaurant near I live, and they have a lot of these, but I never kind of bothered to buy them because I never saw which was so special. But I do remember that I bought them in Osaka. Because there was in the tower, the Tsuzengumi tower. I kind of forgot the name. There is kind of like a big shop of Glico, the company that creates these kind of sweets. I bought some of them, and unfortunately they didn't have separate boxes of Glico. And so I bought 8 of them. That was the only package of the normal chocolate flavor one that there was. I didn't bother the other flavors. I just wanted, since I wanted to start, I wanted to start out with the original. I gave some of those Glicos to kind of like my roommates in Osaka, and I kept a few of them. And I did remember that I ate some of them. Look, even I bought one of them here, and honestly, I'm beginning to grow on me. Yeah. I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a stick with a chocolate coating, but it's kind of a little bit more than that. It is more like a pretzel stick. It's a little bit. You can feel that it's not too salty, but you can feel the sweetness of the chocolate. So honestly, these things can be a little bit addicting, I would say. You can eat it like this. You know what? I'm gonna finish this later, or else it's gonna take on forever. Okay, let's continue on with the show. Well, actually, let's get started with the show. So, which one should I go right now? These biscuits. These biscuits, I bought it on the temple of the 47 Ronin. While I was there, I was going through the small shop that it was nearby, and there was this guy, and he gave me a sample of those cookies that I actually really enjoyed, and I kind of love it. I kind of forgot the kind of like the taste of it, but I really like the designs. I really like how they look, and I don't remember being fond of it. Okay, let's try to get open. Yep, I open one. I'll take one. Probably the one that it looks a little bit stinky. This one. Here's one, at least, with a kind of like a Japanese shape. I will say this, that one of the complaints that I can have with Japan is that they seal off kind of like the individual sweets separately instead of, joining it all together, which kind of makes this kind of like a waste of plastic, and it makes too much plastic, I'll say, and it's not not environmentally friendly, in my opinion. I mean, remember that episode of Futurama? You see, there's a moment in which Fry kind of, I think it was Fry just opened many packages only to build up an Oreo, because the Oreo was the two cookies and the cream were in separate containers and all that. Yep, that's kind of the thing. But anyway, let's open this thing and let's see if it tastes good as I remember. Here it is. Yes, it is. You know what? Now I see why I like it. It has the taste. It has the taste of my grandmother's biscuits and sweets. It feels like a home. It has kind of like the taste of a homemade cake. It is not hard. It's not even too soft. It's kind of like It's kind of like perfectly. It's kind of like a perfect. Hardened, I would say, the lack of words. It's a kind of like a toasted cookie. Yeah, just like the pumpkin, I'm gonna finish it later because again I have to go with it. So, okay, where could I go next? This thing, I'll go with this thing. Honestly, I'm very curious because I kind of forgot what it is. Oh man, again, one of the things that I'm gonna regret is to remove all these, all these beautiful wrapping. But honestly, what can you do? There's the box and what it is. Now I remember. This is kind of like this small bean cakes that I bought it when I went in Kyoto in what was it? Kinkakuji. It was called the Golden Temple. I but kind of like these traditional sweets that usually I did wanted to have some other people kind of taste it. Unfortunately, since I'm not in Japan anymore, I can't. No one can't tell me what this means. But I'll show you the small cake bean paste cake. Sorry, gonna take a little bit of a while, but that's what editing a little bit do. Here it is. Oh, look at this. It has a little bit of a design, and it has no smell, I'll say. You know what? I have a you know what? I think I'm gonna share this with my family upstairs when they come back from their business. But right now, let me have a little bit of a taste here. Mm. 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 It's not exactly. It's something that you should get used to it because the coating is too sugary. I'll say too powdery sugary. It's kind of like pure sugar. And inside is the kind of like the red bean paste. It's not exactly bad, I'll say. It just takes a little bit to get used to it. I think I did taste that when I made the tea ceremony in the Kinkakuji temple. It's just that I don't think that it takes a while to get used to it. It's a very, but I'm glad that I tasted it. It's very different, very different. So right now, you know what? I'll finish this one at least before I continue. Mm. Mm. I've I decided to record a little bit of me still chewing this to prove you that I didn't throw it away during the cut. Some people kind of do that. But anyway, it wasn't kind of like my cup of tea, I'll say. I'm gonna share it with many people. And so, what else do we got? Which should I take? Oh, uh, let's do something for otakus, let's say. Um, I got this for on the One Piece tower. I got it because they say that it kind of has a sticker in there, and it says Choco in Sable. So I bet this is gonna be kind of like chocolate. And so I honestly I don't expect carrot to be there, and man, that I don't know what kind of character I'm gonna get. Okay, I finally managed to open it, and let me find this. Oh, I think there's the sticker there. Is that it? Oh, it's a card. Oh no, it's a sticker, and I'm actually really happy because Carrot may be my waifu on One Piece, but I got my second waifu from One Piece, and that is none other than Robin. Because she's technically kind of my age, and let's face it, she's really hot. I'm really happy that I got Robin there. As for the sweet, it's a sweet, rich taste. It's a cookie? That's what I'm telling you about! I'm telling you that they separate each cookie individually in these things. But, okay, let's see how they look. Looks like a normal cookie that you find in any store. I thought they were gonna have a kind of like the design, but no, it's just an ordinary cookie. But how does it taste? Mmm. It has chocolate. Mmm. I gotta admit, I love these. These, I love it. Probably gonna be one of my top cookies that I ever tasted in my life. It does taste like the typical Nabisco cookies, with the typical chocolate cookie, but there's something that I really like. Maybe because they do have the correct combination of the cookie dough and the chocolate. Tastes like an ordinary chocolate cookie, so still, I'm happy with it. I'm also really happy that I got Robin in this one. So let's go with a little bit something different around here. So you know what? Let's go with more something about chocolate. I always really felt eager to buy it, and these I bought them in Okunoshima, the Rabbit Island. But I didn't just buy it because of the chocolate. It's because of the designs of the packaging. Look at this. Yep, your eyes are not fooling you. They made chocolates in which the package design, it made it look like you're eating rabbit shit. And you know what? I do remember that they have the kind of like the model of the chocolate outside, and they are different in a way. I think this one's, the chocolates are more rounded, and oh, it says there, this one's a chocolate crunch, so this one's crunchy, and this one is kind of like a chocolate chip cookie. So let's go open one of them. I don't know which is which. So since this is a chocolate chip cookie, so I think that it'll be better off to go for the the one that it says chocolate crunch. Oh, I'm gonna be a little bit careful in these one because I'm keeping those designs. I really love those. I really love the design of these ones. So let me just you know what? I think I got something very useful here. This one's gonna be useful. So there we go. So how does this chocolate rabbit poop is looking? There it is. Chocolate crunch. Again with the packaging like this. Funny thing that people kind of tell me that Japan is environmentally friendly. Well, I can see some pros and cons about it. So here it is. I'm 100% sure that this is not rabbit shit. But, well, here goes. It's chocolate. It's not rabbit shit. It does taste like a granola bar. No, it's rice crackers. Rice crackers in chocolate. The chocolate is a little bit mild. This is probably one of the better ones that I have ever eaten from that have the rice cracker mixed in with chocolate. But, well, aren't you glad that it's not rabbit shit? You know what, since we are on it, why don't we also go with the other one, the chocolate chip cookie. And now that I have this thing to open it a little bit easier, there we go. Again, I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna put them in my sketchbook. and open these, and yes, it's just a regular chocolate chip cookie there. That they just open it up because they're individually separated. You know, in design, in a standpoint, I can see why. They just want to have each cookie preserved nicely. But we're still gonna eat them, so why keep them very nice? So here goes. I can taste the cookie dough, but this one lacks the chocolate. For chocolate cookies, you can see it there, but the droppings of chocolate is very minimal, I'll say. It is good, I'll say, but it doesn't have the perfect balance like these one piece cookies that I'm into it. Again, they're chocolate, not rabbit. Not rabbit droppings. Speaking of animals, how about we jump from rabbit to deer? This is kind of like a mascot in Narrow Park. And I remember that these are kind of like the cookies there that I technically forgot that I had the other cookies that have the design there. But anyway, I bought this on my way home from Narrow Park. The one thing is that this creature, you're gonna see it almost everywhere when you go there because he's kind of like the mascot of this place. Just in case, Narrow Park is this park that is kind of like an hour in train from Osaka, and it is a place that is full of deer. They're tame. Don't worry about them. But if you rub them in the wrong way, they can tend to be hostile. I mean, there were some reports of tourists getting trampled by these things, but maybe because they rubbed them in the wrong way. And now that I see them and how they feel, I don't think they're cookies. They're kind of like a squishy cakes, I'll say. Just a moment. I'll open the right one. Oh, I didn't want to do this, but sometimes it's good to have individually packaged. I'm not surprised. They have the design of. They do have the design of the deer mascot. Oh dear, it feels squishy. It's like a squishy pancake, I'll say. Here it is. Here it is. It is kind of like a cake. Actually, it feels like a cake. A small cake, I'll say. Well, the problem again, like the problem of art between cookies, the art of cooking, you can't keep them. You have to eat them. So let's see. It has a filling. It does have a filling. Where is this made? It is a delicious sponge cake, I'll say, but the filling, it's hard for me to know what it is. Let me try the individual filling with it. It's not cheese, I'll say this. I think it's kind of like a lemony feeling that I don't know if the flavor is lost. It's kind of, I think it could be custard. I don't know what it is. If someone from Japan could tell me what filling is this, I would like to know. But still, this is actually a nice treat. Kind of like a nice treat to go. Now that I had a big bite, I think it has a little bit of a lemony aftertaste, I would say. But not too strong out. Not too strong to tell that it is really lemon. I'll get back to it. Okay, so I'm gonna it's kind of like a garbage heap there. But don't worry, I'm gonna organize it when I finish this. So what do we do next? Nagasaki-do sponge cake from Castella. You can read it a little bit here if you can. It's one of those sponge cakes that I think I bought this one or when I finished my trip to Osaka and I was going back to Tokyo. So let's open up this one and see if you know what, I think that this one I'm noticing that it's gonna get a little bit easier to cut since I got the knife, and this one does have the cord tape of where to cut it. Now I ripped them open. Once you get the problem with becoming a little bit more environmentally friendly is that there are some cases in which you feel like you can't sometimes. You kind of feel like you can't. There it is. Oh, it's big. It's big. But how does the kit kind of look? It comes in two. Look at this. There are two of them. I never expected that. I thought it was gonna be one big one, but no, it was actually two. Let's open one. Just one. Oh. Another box. Seriously? Another box. I watched this years ago. There was this show called Dumbo Circus. It's kind of like a lame show. Dumbo joking with a circus and all this stuff. I remember that the episode that I had it on VHS, and the one that I actually the most. There was a moment in which there was this dog magician, in which there was this moment in which he just kind of kind of wants to pick up something from a box, but every time it opens, it's like, oh, another box. Oh no, another box. Oh no, another box. Only to end up with, I think, a very dingy plastic thing inside. Oh, finally, there it is. There it is, the cake. I'm not gonna bother to, put it out completely because you know how it goes, but at least I'll give it a little bit of a nibbly taste here. It's a sponge cake. It's very soft and it has its essence of vanilla. I'll taste it. Yeah, the vanilla gets stronger once you once you come up with. But man, all this to open box after box after box after box. This kind of came out a little bit unintentionally funny. So, there we go. And you know what? I think I got another one here. This is another sponge cake that I got. This one I got it on the airport. I got it on the airport because I kind of forgot that this was sponge cake. Sorry. But you know what? Let's open it up. But you know what? I'm gonna cut it a little bit here. And now it's a cake, just custard cake. I did read that it said custard. Here it is. This one I also have to go and share it with my family. But I'll let you guys have a see and a taste of it. You know what? Now that I think of it, most of these things. Oh, this one's hard. Most of these sweets that you find in Japan can usually be found on a Mitsuwa market. Yeah, there's only a space that I just want, and here it is. See? This one tastes, this one smells a little bit bakery, kind of like toasted compared to the other one. And, yep, let's have a little bit of a nibble. It tastes the same like the one that I got in Osaka. It's just that it has a little bit more of a custardy taste. So probably I will say that it was kind of like a mistake for me, but I can't blame them. I can blame myself actually, because I thought that I didn't buy the cake, and man that I forgot. But on the bright side, we got a lot of cake, I'll say. Although, speaking of cakes, I did also buy some kind of chocolate cake here that we just call Choco Pie, which is something that, and this one I bought it out of spite. This one I bought it on the airplane because I had kind of like leftover yen, and with just 500 yen, it was kind of, if I was gonna turn it into dollars, it's gonna be just kind of like $5, and what I'm gonna do without it, so I was like, just let's buy anything that it fits on my pocket. I just want just 500 yen at once. I'm not gonna use those yens for a long time anymore, and this one is a little bit damaged, let's say, because again, this is kind of like a cheap product that I just bought. So let's take the Yep, this one is cheap. The chocolate tastes too bitter, I would say. It feels too chocolatey. The cream, it's a little bit too much for me. It's not that it's bad, but you can see how cheap it is. So basically, this is the cheapest sweet I bought about it. So what else do we got? Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Mitarashi mochi. This is actually mochi. Kind of like a traditional sweet in Japan that I honestly felt curious to taste. Probably watching the battle of the One Piece battle between Luffy and Katakuri made me wanna taste mochi, because, well, Katakuri ate the mochi fruit, and I couldn't find in Japan the ones how they're traditionally made, the one that you go up there and you see the dudes just with a hammer and pounding this. So basically, it's kind of like the Japanese version of taffy. Here it is, just in case. And I'm actually kinda nervous to taste these. There it is. There's the opening to give this thing a taste. You know what? The knife is always useful. And there we go. Oh dear. It's wobbly. It's gooey. That's the word. Gooey. It has no smell. So that's mochi. That's the mochi. But the big question is, how they taste. Well, let's go. Mmm. Mmm. It is gooey in texture. I know that the mochi is kind of made of rice dough, I think. You can feel a little bit of the taste of the rice. Mmm. I think they add a little bit of a custardy flavor somewhere. Because I picked the one that is original taste. Mmm. It's really good. It's really good. Man. Add some flavor to katakuri and you're gonna eat him. Unless he kills you. That reminds me that I was in the Drive-In Mutants stream and I watched this stuff. It's a B movie about a killer treat. I think I taste the Japanese version of that stuff. Honestly, I really like the mochi. I just kind of wish I saw the more traditional ones to taste them. But, well, one in a box is enough for me. Okay, now, let's do a little bit with the 3D aspect. This one I bought in Tokyo Tower, of course. The reason I bought this is that this is the closest thing to try out the sweets that you people have seen the movie Grave of the Fireflies. The character constantly eats these fruity snacks, I'll say. So this is the closest one. This is the closest one to have that design. You know, it's like this. I heard that it was kind of popular. But the thing is, how do I pop this one? Oh my God! It's really kind of tight, I'll say. It took me a spoon to open this. I need strength. Okay? Oh, not much. Let's taste at least one of them. Here it is, these candy drops. The fruit drops. Oh. I think this one I got this is a apple flavor. Green apple. They're hard. So you know what? Now it's chewable and because I don't have much time here. But they're really good. Yep. Now that I'm feeling it, I can feel it that it's apple flavor. It is indeed apple. I know there are many fruit flavors, but there it is. And speaking of fruit, oh, I bet that for many of you otakus thought that I didn't ignore the elephant in the room. Because in the One Piece Tower or Tokyo Tower, I bought these. Let me put them here in order. Oh yeah, there it is. These are gummy devil fruits. The gummy devil fruits, there were only 4 packages, and each package they come up with the design and some of the main character. Like here's Luffy gum fruit, in which from what I read, this one it tastes like grape. Then we got Law. Law, I think it's a strawberry. I'm gonna take that later, but here it is, the Opa fruit. Both, there's Ace and Sabo, which is gonna be a little bit mesmerizing because these guys ate the same fruit. Of course, one died and the other one's still alive and he inherited fruit. But I know that these two has a different flavor. Ace has the mango flavor and Sabo has the orange flavor. But so let's go with it. So you know what? Let me first taste Ace because I'm not 100% fond of mango. And good thing that you can open it quite easily over here. Again, individually packaged. Not even gummies are safe from that. And yep, it has the design of the devil fruit. Yeah, sorry I'm using my teeth. I know that is unprofessional. Here it is. This one is the mango flavor meta fruit. Here it comes. It takes a while to get to the aftertaste. I don't know if it's because of the many days that it's been contained, but it is a sweet mango. Something that I actually really like. I don't know, there was something about the other mangoes that didn't get me through. So right now, let's go with another Mera fruit, but this time it's the Sabo version. The one that it says that it tastes like orange. See? It is the same design. It's just that... At least, you know what, guys? Why didn't you eliminate Ace and put Sabo? I know that Ace is a fan favorite, but get over with it, people. He's dead. Why couldn't you, at least for this kind of variety, you should give us at least another devil fruit user. I mean, come on, at least give us Buggy. We saw this devil fruit here. We saw his devil fruit. But anyway. Oh. This was my treat. This one you feel the orangey flavor much faster than the other one that I had. So the Sabo's orange gummy became my favorite. Now let's go with the Opa fruit of Law. Here it is. It's really shaped like a heart. Maybe that's why his pirate name is the Pirates of Hearts. Here it is. Oh my god, if real life was real, I think my dad would have loved this fruit. And he became a surgeon, but my dad is not a surgeon, he's just a pathologist. But here goes. I'm really digging it. This one actually kind of tastes like a little bit like cherry, I'll say. And I love cherry. I really love it. I actually really love this one. What does it say there? Ichigo. Ichigo. It's strawberry. It is strawberry. Funny thing is that I don't like strawberries, but I do like cherry. But this one it has kind of like this mixture of flavor. You feel the strawberry, but it, you know what? I actually really like it. And now let's go with, of course, with the fruit of the main protagonist, the Gum Gum Fruit of Lucy. Which this one actually fits better because we're actually eating gummies. There we go. The first devil fruit from the series. And I know that it's a great flavor, but how good is the great flavor is? Here you go. The aftertaste makes it a little bit stronger, I'll say. You feel the grape, I'll say, and it's really good. Honestly, I will eat a bunch of these. Please, America, send these gummies send these gummies and actually bring One Piece to America. Bring the Tokyo Tower to America, because Tokyo Tower One Piece became one of my favorite places to go. I would even go for the third time to the show. But man, that these sweets were really good, and it's gonna be really hard for me to finish them. Oh yeah, and the cookies were also really good. So good for you, One Piece Tower. Alright, now this one is gonna be hurtful to go. It's character cookies of the Osamu Tezuka Museum. This one, I honestly spent a lot on the Osamu Tezuka Museum because I wanted to buy almost everything from it. And that's what I did. Osamu Tezuka is my favorite artist of all time, and they have these cookies that they have the shape, that they have the design of the characters. Although even though I like the box, I'm gonna keep and paste that box. This one is gonna be kind of hard to taste because again, this is kind of like it feels like this is technically kind of like a one of a kind cookies. So for this video, let me try to eat only the kind of like the designs of the character that I don't like. Well, not say I'm not gonna like, but the ones that I'm not 100% fond of. And they really look traditionally. They look like traditionally designed characters, I'll say. Oh, you're not seeing them, but here it is. The cookies of all the characters. Many of the Osamu Tezuka characters. I really want to just keep those, but and you know what the kind of like the thing in this one, when I look at it now closely, none of these cookies, none of them are the same. I mean, none of them are exactly, everything are different. I don't see any character that has been repeated twice. And all of them are technically some of the most popular characters. Well, honestly, I seen that Boko from Wonder 3 is missing, and that's a shame because she's a very popular character for especially furries. So, which one should I taste? Man, that is gonna be hard. This is my hardest one to manual. I especially want to keep the Leo the lion or Kimba the white lion one. That one I feel like is gonna be the hardest one. Oh my god, Osamu Tezuka, why you Museum, why did you design this? Why? This is probably the cruelest cookies I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god! What am I? Okay, here it is. I made my mind. Because I don't know what the hell this character is. That's probably something that I haven't seen. So, there, I made my mind. It's gonna be so horrible. I'm gonna feel so bad for eat these work apart. It's kind of like, there it is. I picked this guy. It's a kind of like a double-sided cookie, but with, I don't know what does it have. I like that it looks like those old cookies that you used to see, you know, when in rural places in camp, you know, when you go to, you know, to the field. All right, there it goes. Chocolate. I got a lot of chocolate. It's like I went to a Willy Wonka factory. They're pretty soft. It does taste like a chocolate thing. These are gonna be the hardest cookies I'm gonna eat. Why do you design it like that? That's just evil. Evil! And now, we finally go for the last one. The last sweet that I bought in Japan. Kobe Puri, premium vanilla. I know that Japan has a kind of like a more, they like pudding a lot more than I see in North America. Well, but I always get the feeling that their pudding is not exactly flan. So I took this vanilla flavor one. I bought this in Osaka. This one I have to be a little bit careful because, oh, look at this. There they are. Oh, what did I saw? Ah, it's just the, what is this? It has something there that, oh my god. They even give you your own spoon. And it come up with a, you know, with a it's kind of like a topping that you can put, that you can use. There are 4 of them, and they bring you with your own spoon. I even had brought my own spoon. You know what? Let's have one of those. This one I'm gonna have it right now. This is my celebratory. This is my celebratory sweet to welcome me back. I know I came back a few weeks ago, but there we go. 1, 2. Ah, there it is. It was either vanilla or banana, and I hate bananas. Doesn't have too much of the smell, I'll say. But, and now we put the essence. I think this is the vanilla essence. Yep, this is the vanilla essence. You just put it there. It really looks like flan, I'll say. But now that I'm gonna taste it, this is where I'm gonna go see if this is the real flan, or is this the same or not? Now you can smell the vanilla, and so this is premium vanilla, and I think I'm gonna love this. So, down the hatch. It is technically flan, but it's melt in your mouth. You're in heaven. I'm glad that I kept this for last. Man. Bring me more, guys. Bring me more. I could eat a dozen of these. Don't worry, I know that you have to keep moderation in these things. But, well, with this, I leave you guys, and I thank you for watching me taste all these sweets that I got. I got so many sweets to go. I have so many sweets that I wish I could share. But still, I just hope that you're wait patiently for my Japan videos, because it's gonna take me a while for the editing and all the work that I have to do, and well, other things that I have to get to catch up. But still, thanks again, and this is the Blogging Plaza signing out. Have a sweet day.